What the fuck are we doing here? I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm talking to you, John. John Battlefield. John Battlefield 6. What happened to all that no pre-order stuff we've been brigading about online for the past decade or so? Why don't you just hit that subscribe button before you even know if the video is good or not? Because over the past couple weeks, we've watched the full reveal and unveil of the new Battlefield game. And as much as I would love to trash on EA here, me and my boys are pretty excited. Because after what's felt like years of disappointment in the first-person shooter space, Call of Duty breaking every corner of believability with cartoons and the Terminator fighting Nicki Minaj, and the recent trip-up of Battlefield 2042, the people have been begging for a boots-on-the-ground realistic military shooter again. And it looks like DICE and EA may have finally delivered on that. But there's something you need to remember here. This hype is a perfectly curated marketing machine that's meant to make you feel this way. You see, hype is a powerful and complex emotional reaction. It's not just simple excitement. It's that electric feeling you get when a new product promises to fill a void you've had for years. When the gaming community has been starved and betrayed and burned by so many releases. Even a game that's only halfway decent can seem like a miracle. And Battlefield 6 right now feels like that miracle to a lot of people. And this feeling goes beyond just liking what you see. It's psychological. When you've been deprived of what you've wanted for so long, your brain starts to fill in these gaps of what your ideal game would be. These trailers don't just show gameplay, they paint a picture of what they want you to feel, what you hope that full experience is. Every explosion, every piece of destruction, every glimpse of that classic boots on the ground feel triggers a deep longing, one that can easily make you overlook red flags or forget the failures of the past as if they've never happened. And this hype also creates like a social momentum. Everyone around you is buzzing about this game. Influencers are beyond excited to have more content, and all your friends are talking about hopping in the beta. And suddenly it feels like everyone around you is going to experience this next great shooter, and you got to hop in there too. And the pressure combined with your personal hope creates a near irresistible urge to buy in early, to get in there day one, to pre-order the next big game. Hype isn't just about the game, it's about the experience surrounding the game, and the anticipation itself, and the community's shared dream of Battlefield returning to the glory days. But one thing you need to remember is the invisible hand of marketing that's leading its way into your wallet. It's not an accident or luck that the Battlefield 6 trailers dropped in a relatively quiet time in the gaming space. Behind the scenes, millions of dollars are being poured in to craft this perfect narrative, a visual presentation that hits all the right emotional buttons. And publishers know that showing just raw gameplay isn't enough nowadays. They need cinematic perfection, slow motion explosions, dramatic music, carefully scripted moments to create this almost epic atmosphere that resonates with the viewer. These trailers are designed less to inform you about what the game is, and more to convince you about what playing this game will feel like. And then there's the influencer marketings. I love the multiplayer reveal, seeing all of our favorite creators hop in there, but it serves a double purpose. They create this sense of exclusivity of, look, only these people are in right now, but you can hop in the beta next weekend. You can be a part of that group. And thus these creators then flood their own social medias with excitement and hype, which makes the whole process feel so much more organic and grassroots because it's someone you follow and you trust. Even though this is a carefully orchestrated event, you have to realize there is some level of bias there when a creator is flown out to play a game, even if they're not paid outright. And seeing your favorite YouTubers and streamers can trigger an emotional response again. It's a powerful urge to pre-order, not to miss out, be in there day one, which is probably why they didn't invite me, because of my journalistic integrity. And nostalgia also plays a huge role here. It really sounds like developers have listened to people with this game, and the marketers have also. We see returning classics with fully destructible environments, the classic class system, and large-scale battles that people have been asking for. That stuff's on full display, and this could easily give the illusion that developers have heard every single word of our complaints and delivered that. But we've mostly only seen that in marketing. Sure, the beta does feel amazing, and I've had a lot of fun with my friends in there, but that itself is also a perfectly curated experience. All these tactics work together to manufacture a sense of urgency and a fear of missing out, convincing you that if you don't pre-order and you're not in there day one, you don't have the full experience, whether that's skins or just hopping in with your friends. Even if the final product has unknowns or risks, it's a well-oiled multi-billion-dollar machine designed not just to build hype, but to convert that hype into guaranteed sales before any journalist or YouTuber can give a full review of the game on release. It's marketing engineering at its finest. Take that from someone who works in marketing. So here's the thing. You don't need to pre-order this game. Pre-ordering existed for a reason back in the day. A pre-order used to guarantee yourself a physical copy that you could play with your buds on day one when you needed to physically put it into your Xbox 360. I still remember waiting in line for Halo 3 or World of Warcraft when those install discs still mattered. But today, digital distribution has killed scarcity. They're not running out of copies anytime soon. And publishers know this. So they've invented artificial scarcity with limited skins and fake bonuses to trick you into handing over your hard-earned money before the product's even in your hands. Look at Battlefield 2042. That received hundreds of thousands of pre-orders. And we all know how that game went. And I guarantee you there's a large group of people that regret that pre-order. Now look, full transparency, I've been a long time Call of Duty fanboy. So it's really easy for me to come in here and talk shit about EA. And I think Battlefield 6 will get me to swap franchises. Because we can have both, but there's no way I'm interested in playing Black Ops 7. Because I hopped in the beta this weekend, and I was thoroughly impressed. Me and my buds had a great time. This game could easily turn out to be everything everyone's been asking for in a first-person shooter in the past couple of years. And I'll be sinking even more hours into it on this upcoming weekend. But I still won't be hitting that purchase button right away. Because our power as consumers is with our wallet. And these companies know nowadays that they can generate out the same slop over and over again, and that people will hit pre-order. I mean, look at the Call of Duty franchise. And if we keep rewarding these publishers with these early purchases before we even see the game out, what does that teach them? That the marketing alone will sell the game? That the gameplay itself comes second to that? The last 5 or so Call of Duty launches have been an utter letdown, and I've fallen sucker to that many times. I'll say that myself. Battlefield 6 might truly be great. But if we want to change the industry, the best thing you can do right now is wait. Wait and see. Thanks as always for tuning in and listening to me talk. If you like my mouth words, I got 2 more videos here for you to check out. And I'll probably see you in Battlefield. Have a good one.
Okay, flying is weird. Flying a chopper is weird. I don't think I've... I mean, it is also super... I died.